Good morning. I know it's Monday, but I'm glad you have joined me on this Monday as we get started with our 9 at 9s, continuing our journey through the Sermon on the Mount. We have been talking about all the things that Jesus is teaching us about the blessed life, what it means to be aligned with God so that the purposes of God and the love of God flows directly from the throne through Jesus into you and then through you to your friends and to your community and your family. Now we begin to talk about what it means to be rightly related to each other. And the first thing that Jesus tells us at the beginning of chapter 7 is don't judge. Don't judge each other so you will not be judged. Now, I don't know about you, but as long as I have been a pastor, this has been the non-believers and the unchurched favorite verse. Anytime you want to talk to somebody about the life they're living or some of the decisions they've made, they will jump up and say, the Bible says for you not to judge me. The Bible says that you can't tell me what to do. The Bible says that you're not to judge and you're in no position to judge. Well, yes, the Bible does say do not judge. But in the context and in the meaning of what Jesus is talking about, he's not talking about seeing something in somebody's life that is harmful and not pointing it out. Okay, we are not, first of all, we are not ever in a position to judge someone's relationship with Jesus Christ. I know there are sometimes you want to say, well, this person did this, this, and this, so they must not know Jesus. You and I have no way of knowing the heart of another person or what kind of relationship they may have or may not have with Jesus. So in that sense, we are never given permission to judge the content of another person's heart. Nor are we really given permission to judge the journey. That is, you see somebody and they're struggling. When I was in training for the addiction counseling that I did, and I was working in the rehab center, everybody who was there in rehab smoked. And as soon as break would come, everybody would run out and smoke a cigarette and just chain smoke as many as they could during break. When I asked the counselors about this, they said, listen, the drugs will kill them, the alcohol will kill them faster than the cigarettes. You have to understand where they are and what they're doing, and we'll deal with the cigarettes later. You may be looking at somebody who's struggling, and you may want to say, wow, their life is really messed up. But if you knew where they started from, then you may be their best friend, and you may celebrate what a hero they are. Jesus is not saying do not pay attention to somebody else's life. He's not saying do not see something that will hurt someone and not say anything about it. That's not what he's saying. He's saying don't think as a friend or as a brother or a sister that you have the last word in anybody's life or that you can pronounce final truth on any moment on anybody's life. Okay, you're not to judge. That position belongs to Jesus and Jesus alone. We are to encourage. We are to hold accountable in the best sense of that word. But judging, that one belongs to Jesus. And that's one of the things that he's trying to teach us as we continue the Sermon on the Mount series. That's Monday. I'll give you about 60 seconds to think about your attitude towards someone else and how judgmental you may be. This includes yourself. Give you 60 seconds, and I'll see you next time.